across the map defensively. He can go here. Bit taking a huge risk. There is someone right above him, so if he wasn't going to be dead that way, he's probably going to be shot down somewhere else. Diha keeps it going. Beautiful round for him. 3 kills. Alexi, I think there's anything he can do right now. He's just too far away.
A T-side pistol on Nuke. Elimination on the line. He tilted the hell out of your opposition. They fumbled that previously, let's be honest. Like,
yeah.
I think Maui's very good points in their deaths, but that was more of a NaVi loss than an ENCE win, it felt like. You know what I mean? Like, there's
yeah.
Can't even imagine a world. I think you ask 99% of people, they would say, yep, this one's over. We saw they put down that T side. 4 spy from the CT side, Anders. It's a scout. His Deagle's not connecting. Bit. He gets dropped, and it's wonderful. It's in a lot of trouble. No damage inflicted. Easy street here right now for ENCE. Want to make sure they have that trade potential still. Diha's down the vents. Nerds will be setting up that trade for Diha. And this is looking good. They are off to the races. JL, last player remaining. 4 spy on Nuke. Can work out. So can the Desert Eagle as he lands his first headshot of the round. 3 versus 1, but looks like some pirates got his number. Perfect position to take.
Any kind of damage that can be inflicted. They've got a single flashbang, so I'm assuming they're going to try and set something up in the yard. It's Alexi. But he needs a cue, a time to throw the flash, and it might have already passed there. It's going to be coming out, but it's too late. There's nobody else here. Diha's in mini, taking care of business.
Oh, Diha's getting in the zone.
Yeah.
Nuke is his man as well. I felt like they lost faith in their leader, and it looked like they were frustrated.
That's what it looked like.
Yeah, like we can only speculate, but the body language was saying it all. And now they've just got that map win, and such a remarkable one. Like I said, historic comeback. I think that's fair to say. They look like everything's changed. They're feeding themselves now. And Nuke is famously an ENCE map. Like they thrive in the chaos in this one when they're under snappy leadership. As we get into a 2 versus 1, Diha doing all the heavy lifting here. It's down to bits, but nothing. CTs now have rotated 2 players down. But it's a bit of a lurk. Great shot from Glaive. Like I said, he's back, baby. The individual form's looking much better. The T-side calling, like so far this tournament, sure, underwhelming, but this series, like in the way he's playing individually, like way higher than you might have expected, just given the context of how ENCE have been faring in this tournament. But yeah, like this is baffling to see this. As we see Wonderful trying to find the first round with the CT. Some Pies having none of it though. Cracks open the upper bomb site, giving Nerds some open runway here. Can't convert the second kill. JL sets at the blockade. Glaive with a little bit of space though, trying to thread the needle. Could still save the day here. Tucks himself in towards the ramp room. Be a hell of a return if he could somehow find a couple of kills here. First one up for debate, but it will be Bit that comes out on top.
Yeah, certainly had the right idea. If there was going to be a way back into the round, it probably would have been Glaive trying to get that one. But, all right, it's Madden. Good news for NaVi if they can win this round and survive with 4 people, but Madden's already trying to make it a little bit more expensive. Another kill here would actually be devastating to NaVi, but maybe he could be the man to try and get them up out of the vent. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. JL, he's actually very much alone, and he's overworked up here. Wonderful, just in time, showing up, and they don't even know about JL. They finally discover him, but it might be a little bit too late here. 25 seconds. The bomb only faked the one time there. Bit getting awfully close right now, and that should be the round. Nothing really at the moment, but eventually he's going to have to make up his mind. Diha's in a lot of trouble here, and he's going to go down, and that might be what changes their mind, and they say, all right, let's go. But Emma is holding him on the upside. He's only got 1 kill, Emma, so he has to come up big right now. They know that no one can rotate to really help him out. 30 seconds, Alexi. He's back in a great position right now. What a movement from him here. Emma gets the first spray down, and Nerds, he's in trouble. He's boxed in. Does pick up the bomb. He probably wants to go down below, but Alexi, now really slow playing some of these rounds. Bit powerful position if they're coming down the ramp, but if they're all around you, maybe not so much. At range, gonna get traded on, and this is looking real good. The economy for NaVi hangs in the balance.
And okay, Wonderful going down is actually a massive issue, and everyone has been dropped. Now, that's a great call. Whoever came up with the 4 spy there, keep punishing that lower bomb so they get Madden down in towards the fence. He managed to get that, use that good spawn, get himself in a really problematic position with the CTs. They had to respect it, send some presence down there, and piece by piece they get torn apart. And it's Glaive. Look at this great flash that's set up for him in that Mac 10. Diha, I think Glaive even threw the flash, so that's actually kind of huge. And then they managed to close it out with beautiful style because That was a force buy with some Mac 10s, Tech 9s, couple of rifles, and now they've reset the money.
Yeah.
The loss bonus is just not there for them. They can't really even partially buy into this one. It's going to be upgraded pistols, no Kevlar, no nades, 6-3. So they've already got 50% of the rounds available in the first half, and this one should be a lock-in as well. They're going to be winning this half on the T side of Nuke on a team that didn't know they could even operate on the T side going into this tournament.
Yeah, an incredibly dysfunctional team, really, ENCE, the way that they were coming into this game. It looked so disappointing, and the turnaround has been spectacular. I'm still in shock just even thinking about it. Yeah, absolutely.
I think the whole world is. And now, like, bear in mind, like, ENCE is synonymous with Nuke. You and I have commentated them plenty of times, and we talk about the chaotic upper rushes. We haven't seen many of those yet, but that was the snappy playbook, right? Like, run these deep builds, the outside smoke, then just throw in those upper rushes, like, every few rounds. And haven't had to rely on that yet. Will be just a standard round here. It's working, so they'll keep it up. AWP this time for Wonderful. Does best some Pius. A key duel goes in Navi's favor. JL will find the second kill towards that upper bomb site hut. They've got a 5 versus 3 here. Last couple of rounds of this first half.
Bit of a weird duel there. It looked like there was a second, and before anyone shot, both Wonderful and some Pius. Maybe the Molotov fire just making it very hard to see anything through the scope. It's Lave to try and bring it back. He looks for the double opening, and it's not far off. He could have had that one. That might have been the bomb plant right then and there, but it'll be NaVi instead to recover it. Wonderful, hitting some good
Wonderful
shots.
Over the same pick. They were successful in the previous round, taking significant damage, though. He's going to burn alive, Anders. He's going to burn alive. I don't think he realized there was a second Molotov there.
He definitely didn't. He thought he was walking out, but you could just hear the burns continue. Alexi going down.
The hissing of the flames.
Yeah, disastrous way to begin the final round of the half, and they're getting picked apart and blown up. JL in a 1 versus 5. There's nothing you do here.
Nothing he can do at all.
The recovery from ENCE is so real. It's the equivalent of dropping all the puzzle pieces on the floor and they just assemble into the puzzle. Like that obviously can't happen. There's no world in which that can happen, but for ENCE it did. Somehow they have. It's so stupid.
Here it comes. The last few moments for JL.
It can send NaVi packing Madden. Wherever we go, they die. It doesn't matter, and he gets the shot outside. Wonderful. It's his birthday. He's trying to fight his way back. He just wants to keep the dream alive. 2 versus 4 on this one. The pistol is critical here for NaVi. It's looking unlikely, if not impossible here. Sampaya spins around, and he's ready. Too good. And taking down, in the end, Wonderful. My God.
When he's on, he's my favorite player to watch, I think. Sampaya is what an absolute beast. And yeah, that is significant. The fact we're even on Nuke is a bit of a miracle in itself.
It should have never happened. It shouldn't have happened.
Absolutely. Like, I can't even imagine who would be saying, yeah. Like, we speculated, we said, yeah, it's possible. We said, yeah, it's possible. Comebacks do happen in CS2. This will be the map to do it on. History suggests it's always ancient. And I know we're still talking about the second map because it's just blown everyone's mind. And now it looks like they've actually got this one like all tied up. It's a full eco from the T side here. As we look for double digits on the CT side of Nuke Anders. They've got nothing to bring to the table. Not $1 was invested into this round. Glocks, 0 Kevlar, 0 utility, and nothing but headshots so far as D-House starting to mow them down. Jay will pull one back. Maybe he can get a second, but no. The round is guaranteed. ENCE have actually done it. So now they're the ones with the huge scoreline. They're the ones who can give this game up. And on the CT side, where they've played, honestly, they played pretty good CT sides. That's not been a problem. It's been the T sides, and they've managed to have a good one.
It's the T sides. Yeah, that's been the real criticism. CT sides have been pretty respectable. 10-4. NaVi deep in the hole right now. But ENCE, I mean, yeah, they got to be careful they don't get overtaken by the same kind of feeling, right? Like, just keep the focus here. You're 3 rounds away from doing it. You're so close to the finishing line. Just this way you want to see some leadership out of Glaive to keep the troops in line so that they don't just take it for granted here, because nothing is done. I mean, if they should know better than anyone. It's not over until it's over.
Good point. A bonus round, though. I can't believe I'm saying that for ENCE. Oh, wow. After such a smashing on the first map, Anubis, we know Glaive hasn't got much experience, and we expected that, right? That's not a huge deal.
That's how we started laughing, just because of that. It was so ridiculous that they had to play Anubis as the first map. Obviously, it was going to go wrong, and it did.
Yeah, and then it looked like Ancient was absolutely over. And here they are on the third map, proving everyone, including us, wrong.
I've never been more happy to be wrong.
Absolutely. What a story. What a narrative. NaVi, if we get a losers interview, I'd love to hear NaVi Sports on this. Of course, they haven't lost yet, but my mind is just whirring right now with how we got here.
Yeah.
What happened? Some pious happened, I'll tell you that much.
Some pious happened, but Glaive happened as well. He individually really has come alive in the last couple of halves here. It's been a different player. Good shot from ENCE to take down Nerds. This is looking good. NaVi answering back. I like this. You actually don't, obviously, you don't want to see NaVi just get sent packing all of a sudden. It'd be nice to see them try to recover this and keep the dream alive. That's something that they've been struggling with in the past as well. They've had the same kind of body language issues, the same kind of stuff where you can sort of tell that they're just not feeling really good. And once the team collapses, it seems to be really hard to recover the mental on the NaVi side. So it'd be cool to see them try and see if they can follow in ENCE's footsteps here. Obviously, the round is done, but Diha's trying to make it a little bit more expensive. Bomb's been planted, so no chance for Dia to do anything here. Wow. Great news for NaVi.
Absolutely, but again, and this is the bonus round. You know, like, sure, they've got it done, but they kind of had to win this one, to be honest with you. But there we go. It's going to be a bit. Please work. Someone think about it. Someone consider going down. Doesn't look like his, which will be granted.
All right. 5-7 is out. He comes barreling through. He gets the headshot. Takes down Emma. Picks up the AK. He keeps it going. Nearly the triple. He's finally taken down, but that might be the difference here. The bomb is planted, but it's a 2-on-4 Henry. How could they dream of holding on to this one? Grenades raining down, a devastating smoke inside of the squeaky door. Diha's gone down, but Glaive gets a shot, and now they're on the defuse. They got the kit as well. One more second left.
Oh my God.
Can't find the shot through. And
see their head above water because they are drowning right now, NaVi. They're the ones with the self-doubt. And what felt like one of the most locked-in games we've ever commentated.
Yeah. So done, just from every angle of it. All the individuals on NaVi firing off.
We've got to get our losers into here if it does.
This one. NaVi showing some signs of life. Oh, all right. A little bit of a ladder play coming up, but it's not going to be working out. The money will be a big question for ENCE going forward. That could easily be the deciding difference between how much of a chance over the crane in the middle.
Yeah, we've seen it on the other side of the rafters a couple of times. But this is super interesting, you're right.
We've seen it on barrel, but he just needs...
Let's give me a bit more.
Needs him to step forward. Oh, no. He didn't even realize it was a boost, I think. He's
true, at least they get a kill from it. It still works.
They got one foot in the grave already, NaVi. They didn't want to take another step in that direction. Emma, huge off angle. Very hard to predict, and they're going to get the kills. I can't believe it either.
With this 5-7. If he could find another one now, it would be incredible, but it looks like their chances are fleeting. And it's the first kill. Not going to find much more than that. Job done. NaVi have got double digits here. It's anyone's game. It's wide open. What seemed to be a scoreline that would be impossible to give up. It's ENCE now with 5 rounds in a row against them on their CT campaign. And him into we're going the distance.
Madden, he's thinking about it. He wants the defuse. He's got the kit. Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. Tries to run in there. He wanted to crack it open. I don't think it would have been possible, but he had the dream then.
Can you imagine?
That would have been sick.
Down. Does he want to push the smoke? Considering he's got a slight gap to work with there. Diha taking down to 29 points of health. Double timeout. Cool before this round. The pacing a little bit slower than what we've seen in previous rounds. Madden. Taking matters into his own hand, and it's wonderful. More than happy to oblige. I think they've done it, Anders. 3 kills are found. Some Pius has dropped as well. And Diha with 30 points of health. It would take something unbelievable, unfathomable, to think he can actually do something with this one. And they've done it. NaVi will be posting 8 rounds in a row, kicking ENCE out of the tournament. as Diha fights for his life. Surely there's nothing that can be done.
Absolutely not. They know exactly where he is. They're going to go get the bomb planted. Wonderful. Giving himself the best gift possible. Getting that double kill as they walk through. And Navi, I can't believe they managed to mount the comeback themselves. What a wild game this has been. There's nothing Diha can do from the high ground. He's in the kit. He's got nothing to work with here. No teammates left either. Navi, it took everything they had to make this work, but they will power through and knock ENCE out of the tournament.
I love this game. Navi, a sigh of relief to say the very least after giving up a 10-2